you going with Jessica's things?
Jessica Buchanan. Voluntary commitment. Can't do this.
Jessica, I'm Sister Madeline. Welcome to St. Anne's. I'll be checking you in.
Let's see.
Look at you. You look so European. I hardly even recognize you. Oh. I missed you so much.
How much? Come on, how much?
You have no idea.
Oh.
What'd you bring me?
No. You cannot. Stop it. Stop. You can't look at any of that.
So it looks like it's from chick stores.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Hey, wait, look at this. Oh, cum des I'm the only in this relationship.
Very yum. But stop it.
What?
You can't look at any of this, all right? Not any of it. Until you take me home to La Boulée and give me a proper welcome home.
How about a not so proper welcome?
Even better. You know, if you had your passport updated properly, you could have done some shopping.
I know.
All on your own.
Damn bureaucracy.
Yeah.
You'd think that I had a record with Interpol or something.
You mean you don't? David, what's been going on while I was away,
Well, just so you know, the Woman of the Year ceremony is cursed.
Oh, it sounds intriguing.
If you like nightmares. Before the end of the ceremony, all hell manages to break loose every year.
I'll keep my head down and one eye on the exit now. You just look absolutely stunning.
Thank you. You don't look so bad yourself. But you know, you said that twice at the house already.
It's worth repeating. So you're okay with this, right?
With what?
Being here with me, I know you and Kevin are still so close.
We just work together.
Which is no small accomplishment for a divorced couple. I just don't want to get in the middle of anything, you understand?
Oh, no, don't worry. We're just friends.
Nothing more?
Well, congratulations, Evangeline.
Oh, thank you. To be honest, I kind of wish the ceremony part was over so we could just relax.
You know Spencer Truman, don't you?
I do.
Actually,
Dr. Truman?
yeah, I didn't know you were a local celebrity when we met last.
Oh, hardly.
So, Kevin, I was glancing through the Sun this morning. Your grandfather's missing, is that right?
Yeah, he is.
So you're running Buchanan Enterprises all by yourself?
For the time being.
It's a big responsibility. I don't suppose there's any chance Asa will be back anytime soon, huh?
Please tell me, Asa. Am I right? Are you and Carlo planning to have Blair killed?
Why in the hell would you think that I would throw in with a lowlife like Carlo Hesser?
Because Blair's testimony would put you in Statesville until you are 125 years old, and you needed somebody else to do your dirty work? Don't look at me like that. It's not as if you haven't wished that somebody would have gotten rid of her before.
I'm a new man, Renee. I'm born again.
Born again again?
Yes. It's the last time I'm going to say this. You hear me? I absolutely, positively did not hire anybody to kill Blair. Cross my heart, hope to die.
You'll wake the neighbors.
It's not real. It can't be.
I assure you, I'm quite real.
No, Carlo. Stop it.
And here I was, expecting a tearful reunion.
What do you want from me?
I'm not gonna hurt you, Blair. If you stay still, it shouldn't hurt a bit.
Jessica asked me to send her some stuff. She had to go out of town for a while.
Why? Where'd she go?
It's none of your business.
Todd, she's my sister. Why are you going with her things?
She's okay. Something just came up for her, and she had to go out of town. She talked to Vicky about it. Vicky's cool.
What's going on, Todd?
All I can tell you is that her shrink thinks it's a good idea for her to get away for a while. She's under a lot of stress. Sticking around here is no good for her.
I mean, it's been bad for all of us, but I'm not packing up my stuff and leaving. Neither would
She's
Jessica.
having problems. She went away to deal with those problems. But she's being looked after, all right? Do you care about her? Leave it alone.
And Mom's okay with this?
That's what she says. And she doesn't need any more problems. She's got enough to deal with her heart. All right? Are you gonna trust me?
Do you have any choice?
Not really.
Oh, nice to see you too. What's with him?
He's just taking some of Jessica's things.
What for?
According to him, Jessica has to go away to deal with her stress. Doctor's orders.
With your mom at the hospital?
Yeah, I know. Doesn't make any sense.
All right, well, you didn't get all the tough genes. Jessica can take care of herself. She'll be okay, Natty.
Yeah, you're right. What are you doing here anyway?
Just call me Dr. Love.
Hmm?
I figured out a way to get you and McBain together.
We have to call off the surveillance on Hayes Barber, mayor's orders.
But if he's the killer,
Well, apparently he's threatening to file a lawsuit, so the mayor would rather bury another college kid than deal with bad publicity.
I'll call off the detail.
Wait a second. Where's Barber right now?
He's at the palace. There's some kind of awards dinner there tonight.
One of the year awards.
Yeah, I think so. What's wrong, Lieutenant?
Surprise.
What are you doing here?
You're the mistress of ceremonies. I'm your agent. I can't wait to see you up there. You're gonna be great.
You're staying?
Yeah, is that a problem?
No, of course not.
Look, Marcy, I know what you're thinking. Trust me, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, I am not the Killing Club killer.
Excuse me.
My grandfather's role in the company is still being worked out.
Well, I guess it's up to the courts to decide, huh? You know, the article said that he had to flee jurisdiction in order to avoid kidnapping charges.
Listen, Spence, being that you're new in town, I wouldn't rely on the Sun for what we call fair and balanced reporting.
Sorry. Just trying to make conversation.
You know what? This is Evangeline's night. Why don't we just not talk about family or business or any of those things?
It's a good idea. Look, I apologize. Sorry. Anybody want champagne?
I would love some. Thank you. That'd be great.
Boy, your date has a lot of nerve talking about my grandfather like that, doesn't he?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Have I ever lied to you, Renee?
Lately?
Well, I'm not lying now.
Then why are we flying back to Landview when you have a warrant hanging over your head and you're going to be arrested the minute we get off the plane?
This is America, Renee. In America, see, a man doesn't go to prison if he didn't commit the crime.
Oh, now I know you're losing it. You are guilty, Asa. You kidnapped Blair. You locked her up in a mental institution. Everybody knows that.
I did not kidnap anybody. It's all a pack of lies.
You can say that to me with a straight face.
That is the God's truth. I swear.
Why are you doing this to me, Carlo? What have I ever done to you?
Nothing per se. This is just a job.
But look, I'll give you anything you want. I've cut money. I'll give you my joy.
I'm
Just
already
don't hurt
being well
me.
compensated, thank you.
By whom?
Drop it.
Yes, that's my present address.
And you live with your mother and your sister?
Yes, but they can't know that I'm here. The only one that can know is my uncle, Todd Manning. He checked me in.
I believe he just dropped off some personal items for you.
And he's the only one that can check me out. That's really important.
This is a very brave thing you've done, Jessica. To come to St. Anne's voluntarily.
I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know where to go.
You'll be safe here. That's a promise.
Well, that would be nice. It'd be nice to feel safe. To make promises that I know that I would be able to keep.
And I pray that you will. The doctors here are very good.
I hope so, because there's this part of me that's, well, it's really manipulative, and I don't know, maybe you could write that down on my chart, do you think?
That would be something you should discuss with the doctors.
Doctors, yeah. Are they all men? Because she's really, good with men. Well, I mean, I am. The part of me that I want to get rid of is...
Jessica, I know about that part of you. The records your doctor sent over are all here in a part of this file.
So you know about Tess?
What I know is, what I truly believe is, the doctors here can help you.
I hope so. Because, they can. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose somebody that means everything to me.
What do you mean? What makes you think that something's been going on?
Whenever you're not completely telling the truth, your mouth kind of goes up to one side.
My mouth? What do you mean my mouth goes up to one side?
And your lips get kind of stiff.
No, my lips don't get stiff. I have a perfectly normal mouth, thank you very much. My lips are a little underused at the moment.
Oh, so you're telling me that there hasn't been anything going on while I was away?
No. You were missed, Dorian. The world did not completely fall apart, but I did miss you. Now, come on. Let's get out of here. Let's get your bags before you start obsessing.
With all the things I bought. Honey, we're gonna need a porter.
We'll probably need a platoon.
Oh, no! Oh!
What is it now?
Evangeline Williamson has been selected as Woman of the Year?
What's wrong with Evangeline Williamson?
This could have been my year.
And why could it have been your year? Because of the fact that you were arrested for murder, or because you were fired from the hospital, or because you weren't even nominated?
Evangeline Williamson hasn't even been in this town for a year.
Dorian, you haven't even been in this country for 5 minutes and you're already obsessing. Please, let's just put the drama on the back burner until you and I can go home and take a nice hot bath adieu.
We don't have time. We have an award ceremony to go to.
Tell me, why the interest in the way
Kevin was kissing Kelly.
She's a very attractive woman, David.
You mess with her, you'll find out why your little brother was in that Moroccan prison.
Well, then I guess I better not tell you that I'm taking her to the Woman of the Year party.
I don't want to share you with all those boring people. You know what I want to do? I want to go home. A little champagne, nice hot bath. I'll let you give me a massage.
It sounds lovely, but you see, something really dramatic always happens at the Woman of the Year award ceremony. Honey, we just have to be there for it.
Champagne, please.
So, pour?
I'm sure Spencer didn't mean anything by what he said.
Well, then why would he bring up the fact that Grandpa's a fugitive?
He doesn't care about Asa.
Of course he doesn't. He's trying to stick it to me.
Why would he do that?
Oh, gee, Kelly, I don't know. Maybe the fact that I'm your ex-husband. The fact that the guy's probably interested in you, and I don't think he wants to just be your friend.
You know, maybe I should leave you two alone to talk.
No, listen, I'm sorry. I'm being rude, okay? From now on, I promise to devote the rest of the evening to the Woman of the Year, okay?
Well, finally, a man who knows how to treat a woman the way she deserves. Darling.
Look, I'm sorry, but I have a lot to do to get ready for the ceremony, okay?
Marcy.
Hi, Mrs. Rappaport. I'm really glad you can make it.
Oh, I wouldn't miss this for anything. I want to thank you for putting this beautiful tribute to Jen together. I really appreciate it.
You don't have to thank me. She's my best friend. I miss her.
So do I.
Kevin is by far the most handsome man in this room tonight, don't you think?
Yeah, he looks great.
He is exactly the kind of man you should be seeing. Smart, ambitious, handsome.
As opposed to John.
Well,
That is what you mean, isn't it, Mom?
well, darling, if that's the way you see it, yes.
I gotta get out of here. I'll be on my cell at the palace.
With all due respect, Lieutenant, remember what the mayor said about Bob?
I'll remember.
Well, Commissioner Buchanan, I believe it's you who should drop your weapon. And move away from the door, or she's a dead woman.
You got nowhere to go, Hesse. It's over.
If I go down, I'm taking her with me. Can you live with her body on your conscience? Five seconds.
Please.
Lower your weapons.
Move.
Oh, you're hurting me.
I said move.
Okay.
It's been nice, Commissioner. Remember, if I see one cop, the girl dies.
Look, I've already told you, I'm not gonna pretend I'm in some kind of trouble just to get John to pay attention to me. What's the point?
Getting what you want?
Rex, I am not that desperate. John wants me, he knows where I am.
Well, it's not that simple. McBain's got intimacy issues.
No kidding.
So, he's not the type to go after anybody.
All right. So let's say I take your plan, and it works. John and I hook up. And then he decides that I manipulated him into it and walks out. I don't want that. Thank you.
Do you want John or don't you? Because you could wake up dead tomorrow, Natty. So stop wasting time sitting around waiting for your life to happen. You've got to go out and get what you want and screw the consequences. Unless you want your final thought to be, what was the point?
Look, Rex, you tried it with Jen. It didn't work. I appreciate what you're trying to do for me, but I have already made up my mind. I am not tricking John into loving me.
Look, I saw the two of you at the coffee shop. Okay, there's definite sparks. All you need to do is fan the flame a little.
Who are you really doing this for? Me or you?
Just let me show you what I cooked up, huh?
I don't get it.
You read the book, right? Okay. This is the part where the guy drowns in the river. The big question is whether he was murdered or not.
So?
So, McBain gets the letter, he sees your picture, he puts the pieces together like the ace detective he is, and he realizes the killer's going after you again, and he comes riding to your rescue. Now, all you have to do is wait down by the docks looking all pale. And when McBain gets there, you make up some story about how you escaped the killer's evil clutches, and bingo. John takes you in his arms and takes you home with him.
Or he takes my statement back to the office with a bunch of false leads while the killer's still out there stalking somebody else, Rex.
You're missing the point, Natalie. It took a killer shooting an arrow at your head to get him to admit he loves you. He just needs a little push.
I don't like it.
Do you want John, or don't you? Because if the answer's yes,
Marcy, don't you look great?
Thanks.
Mr. Rappaport, nice to see you.
Yeah, I got my lawyer on speed dial. I could have him make another call to the mayor.
Are you kidding me? I love these things. I wouldn't miss an award show for the world. I just want to wish you luck tonight.
Thank you.
Okay. See you later.
Mom, I love you, but I would appreciate it if you would keep your opinions about John to yourself. At least for tonight. It's a little hard to hear.
Darling, look, I see how badly he hurt you. And you know what? You deserve better than that, Cookie. And I know that you're sad, but I think you need to be reminded of that.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that just your way of saying I told you so?
You know you're on mine, honey. But I have never lied to you, and I'm not going to start. I am happy John McBain is out of your life.
Let's say for the sake of the argument that you didn't kidnap Blair. Why then did you run away to Argentina?
I didn't run away. I was tired. I needed a vacation.
You left without telling anyone. No one knew where you were.
I do not report to anyone.
I'm not talking about signing out for a few hours. I didn't know what had happened to you. I didn't know if you were alive or dead. And then you had a couple of your goons handcuff me, blindfold me. I was frightened for my life.
I was just trying to be romantic.
Flowers work just fine.
Well, I kind of like, wanted to sweep you off your feet. And hey, it worked.
You know who you're talking to, Asa? I am not one of your lackeys. I know what you did. I know that you are desperate to shut up Blair Kramer, and I know that you met with Carlo Hesser.
What the hell are you talking about? Shoot, I haven't seen Carlo Hess in what, years?
You got nowhere to go, Hesser. It's over.
I can go anywhere I want, Commissioner. I've got the girl. Au revoir.
You okay? Oh my God.
What happened?
Oh my God. Carlo broke in and he tried to kill me, Todd.
Did you press panic buttons?
What? I was too soon. How did you know that I was in trouble?
We got a tip that a murder was going down at the Manning apartment.
From who?
It was anonymous.
Well, why didn't you run a trace? What's the matter with you?
We saved Blair.
Thank God. Thank you, Bo. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't showed up when you did.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I want to know why that bastard tried to kill Blair in the first place.
Welcome to the desk. Don't take your eyes up.
As genteel as I remember. It's nice to know some things don't change.
All right, let's hear it. Hesser, why were you trying to kill Blair?
Are you sure you want to know?
Hey, Commissioner. Got a phone call, line 2. They say it's urgent.
Buchanan? All right, thank you.
Everything okay?
That was air traffic control. They picked up my father's jet on radar. He's headed towards Lambview Airport.
You haven't seen Carlo? I just saw you with him. I talked to him myself.
You're scaring me. Have you been dipping into the whiskey while I was, like, looking away somewhere?
What is going on here, Asa? Either you were lying or you... No. You just stop it. Stop it! You have committed a terrible crime. You're about to commit another. You cannot stick your head in the sand and pretend that none of it happened.
Maybe.
This situation's under control.
Not for me, it isn't. I'm your wife, and I want some straight answers. You left your family, you left your home, and then you ran off to some godforsaken corner of Argentina.
Chance.
Now all of a sudden you look like a cat who swallowed a canary. What has changed? Why are you no longer worried about being arrested?
Patience, woman, please. You will have all your answers, and a whole lot more, in a little while. Trust me, huh?
John, I'm sure my mother didn't mean to offend you.
It's okay. She's entitled to her opinion.
I'm surprised to see you this evening, Detective. I thought you were working.
I am. I'm observing a suspect.
Well, I don't see any criminal element here so far this evening.
You'd be surprised, ma'am. Is it a problem for you, me being here?
Oh, it's... Actually, it is.
Dorian, while you were in Paris, my brother came to town. And I know I never told you I had a brother, and I'm sorry, but we never got along, and he's bad news, and I was hoping to get rid of him before you came home. I'm sorry I lied. Well, not so much lie as intentionally hold the truth from you, which is different. I just hope you can forgive me.
David, what are you doing? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry I was late.
Right.
I got held up in the ladies' room. I ran into the head of the selection committee.
Well, I hope you stole her shoes and locked her in a stall.
No. I did, however, neglect to tell her there was a piece of spinach stuck in her teeth.
Listen, there's something I gotta tell you.
His name is Antonio, and he has this really wonderful daughter named Jamie. And we're gonna make a life, the three of us. But some things got in the way. We made a lot of mistakes. We didn't want to do that again, so we decided that we'd take things slowly. And that's when he gave me this ring. It's kind of like our pledge that one day I'd wear it on my finger. And we'd be a family again.
That's a very beautiful love story. And I'll find a special place to keep your ring safe.
No, you don't understand. You see, I don't take this ring off.
But those are the rules, Jessica.
What rules?
You aren't allowed to wear jewelry of any kind, with the exception of a wedding ring. It's for your own protection.
My protection? I'm not gonna try and hurt myself if that's what you mean. I checked myself involuntarily, remember?
And you said yourself that you wanted to feel safe. And that's our goal, too.
I have to hold on to this ring. It is the only connection that I have to the man that I love. It's the only connection that I have to the life that I used to live, to my friends, to my family. Please don't take it away from me.
It took a killer shooting an arrow at your head to get him to admit he loves you.
The last thing I need is for someone I love to get killed again.
My daughter is way too polite to ask you to leave, but I'm not. This is her night, and I think she should enjoy it without any distractions.
John, it's fine that you're here. Really.
Here we go. 2 martinis. There you are. 1 very dry and very dirty with 3 olives. How you doing, John?
Good, kid.
David, what do you need to tell me? Oh, look. There's Kelly. And with such an interesting-looking man. Let's go say hello.
No, Dorian.
Please,
no.
it's a party. Let's mingle.
Come here.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention?
We need to sit down.
I'd like to introduce tonight's Mistress of Ceremonies, best-selling author and local radio personality, Marcy Walsh.
Thanks, Fred. Hi. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Lambview Chamber of Commerce, I would like to welcome you all to the Lambview 2005 Woman of the Year Awards. From what I hear, the evening is always full of surprises.
What did I tell you?
The big award of the night is coming up a little later, and I know that we're all looking forward to that, but, well, I would like to start the evening off with a special tribute to someone who I have no doubt would have been your Woman of the Year award someday had her life not been tragically cut short a few weeks ago. Jennifer Rappaport was, well, she was so many things. She was a filmmaker, a member of the Love Crew. She was a wonderful daughter. When I started to write a speech about all the things that I love about Jennifer, well, I realized that it would take me all night long. She was smart. She was very funny. She was beautiful inside and out. She was talented. She was my best friend. She was our Jen.
You're wasting your time.
So what are you up to, you reptile? Why'd you go after Blair?
Something tells me I should wait for my attorney.
You said you were being well compensated, Carlo, so what in the hell does that mean?
Are you saying that somebody hired you to kill Blair?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Please, sister. Having this ring, it will help me get well.
I suppose I can make an exception. Sister Madeline, is Miss Buchanan's room ready? Yes, I've explained all the rules to her. It's time to go, Jessica.
When I think about my friend, Jennifer Rappaport, I think about the woman who I'd like to be someday. Someone who believed in herself, stood up for herself, and she fought very hard. In many ways, well, she gave me the courage to do the same in my life. She changed my life. She'll always be a source of light for myself and many others. We love her, and we will miss her very much. Thank you for letting me share my thoughts with you. Sorry, before I forget, please feel free to get up and mingle, and I'll be back a little later to present the big award.
Hey, darling.
Back.
Yes, indeed.
How was Paris?
Magnifique. Now I know where I've seen you before. It was the other night at the Palace Restaurant.
That's right, I remember it very well.
Well, Kelly, aren't you going to introduce us to your date?
It was Margaret, wasn't it? She found you and sent you back to Lambview to kill me, didn't she?
Margaret who?
Don't lie to me, Carlo. You know who she is, and you know... Where's she hiding? Where's she hiding? Tell me.
I assure you I don't know any Margaret. And even if I did, I'm not at all sure I'd tell you where she is.
If it wasn't Margaret, then who was it? Who hired you to kill Blair?
Asa Buchanan.
Oh! Oh, son. It's so great to see you. I tell you what, I bought a bottle of genuine Argentine sipping whiskey. Give him the bottle, hon.
Asa.
Pa, cut the crap. You know why I'm here. I hate doing this. Asa Buchanan, you're under arrest.
Hey.
Marcy's tribute to Jen was beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, especially the part about not appreciating what you got until it's gone.
Hey, excuse me. Lieutenant McVeigh?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Concierge found this laying on the front desk. Asked me to give it to you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Fess up. You two know each other, don't you?
Why would I want Blair dead?
So I won't testify against you, old man.
Everything's gonna be perfect. Not quite.
I got a message from the killer. He may have a hostage.